Hi, this is Kevin Thomas, and welcome to the At Home Film Festival, and Happy New Year. It looks like we're watching the Oscars, but we're not. We are in January, and the nominations will be out in 3 weeks. So I have put together kind of a cheat sheet of how you could watch some of the potential nominees and not feel left out when they announce who is nominated. All of these movies are available for free if you subscribe to the streaming channel. So you have so much great access to movies. So let's see what we got in store. I'm gonna talk fast because this is 2 parts rolled into one because I am taking next week off. So let's see what we got in store. Let's look at several great movies you could stream for free now. We might as well start with the biggest, Barbie, the 14th biggest hit of all time. You could find on HBO if you subscribe, no extra fee needed. And this movie is touted to get several nominations, including Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actress Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, Best Supporting Actor, and 3 songs could be nominated for Best Song. 2 are leading the way. Now, just because I follow Gold Derby, Variety.com to help me come up with predictions and who's going to be nominated. And this is doing well on all fronts, but it doesn't guarantee anything. There's always surprises. Greta Gerwig could be omitted as Best Director, mainly because she's a female. It might be too popular of a movie to get a lot of nominations. Sometimes they do that to films. But Barbie is super fun, as you probably have seen, and it's on the list to get many nominations. So let's check things out January 23rd when the nominations come out. Shall we? You go, girl. Oh, there she is. By the way, America Ferrera. She's not quite on the list. She's bubbling under, but I think she is the one who needs the super push to be nominated for Best Supporting Actress for Barbie. She is amazing. She brings the realness to a fantasy. Oh my God, I love this movie. America Ferrera. Another likely Best Picture nominee is The Holdovers. Don't be dumb like me. I couldn't wait. I rented it for a few dollars the other day, and now it's on Peacock as of today. Why didn't I just wait? Oh my God. Okay, Paul Giamatti is supposed to be nominated. He's getting a lot of praise, but mostly Divine Joy Randolph is winning a lot of the critics' prizes, so she likely could be the front runner for Best Supporting Actress, if not the winner. This movie is so heartwarming. It's wonderful. It's from the guy that did Sideways. I think it's a terrific film. You gotta watch it on Peacock. Go! Okay, to me, the best picture of the year that I've seen so far is Maestro, which you could find on Netflix. Bradley Cooper has been nominated like 13 times already with 0 Oscars, but he's been up for Best Picture before, and director, and writer, and actor. He's so talented. And now he brings the life of Leonard Bernstein to life, and it's terrific. You see it black and white here, but it does turn to color for those people that don't like black and white. It is really a thoughtful film, and he films it almost like he's conducting an orchestra. Everything is layered and develops and flows over you like musical notes. I find this movie to be a masterpiece and winning on so many levels, whether it's production design or photography. The acting is amazing. Oh, this film is great. Now, it's a front runner in many categories. Well, not a front runner. It's like second place in many categories. The biggest chance it has, I think, is for Bradley Cooper as Best Actor, but he has some big challenges there. He kind of falls off and on the list for Best Director and Screenplay, so we'll see if he does another Star is Born. He gets nominated in every category, but for sure, Best Picture and Best Actor. Oh, and Carey Mulligan, as we saw, the Best Actress. Oh my God, she is amazing. Watch this on Netflix now. Competing with him for Best Actor, who I think really is the best actor of the year, Coleman Domingo and Rustin, also on Netflix. This also has a strong chance for Best Song and a good chance for Best Screenplay. But this is based upon a true story, like Maestro, about Mr. Rustin, who is gay, and he helped organize the first and most successful peace march. And people didn't want him to do it because he's gay. They're afraid his gay lifestyle is going to influence people. But he had to work hard, and he worked with Martin Luther King. This is the march that led to that speech that we all know from Martin Luther King. And Until I saw this movie, I did not know about the great man behind this whole event was Rustin, played to the hilt and to the amazement and the greatness of Coleman Domingo, who is having a stellar year. He's also great in the movie The Color Purple at theaters, where he's kind of on the list to be nominated for Best Supporting Actor. Wouldn't be nominated twice be great for him? Yes, sirree. But I'm hoping at least for one and for Best Actor for Rustin. Okay, May, December, also on Netflix. They really have a lot of good ones there. Has Natalie Portman and Julianne Moore, and great performances. I think they're equal in acting for Best Actress, but they're pushing Julianne for Best Supporting Actress. And the Golden Globes have this down as a comedy, which I don't find it to be a comedy. It has funny moments, but like whatever. But the great performance that will probably be the one for sure to make it through the pack is Charles Moulton as Best Supporting Actor, who plays Julianne Moore's husband. And there's a controversy behind that story because their story is very interesting, but Natalie Portman comes as an actress to play the part of Julianne Moore. So she mimics her, she learns about her life because she wants to do the part justice. A really terrific film. I don't find it to be a comedy. If you watch it and you think it's like laugh out riot funny and you think it's a comedy, let me know in comments below. Even dramas have comedic moments, so I would still put this as a drama, but very interesting. But the name to watch is Charles Melton. Charles Melton. He's so brilliant in this film. Okay, Nyad, also on Netflix. When I first saw this, I thought this is finally Annette Bening's Oscar. She's been nominated many times, never won, but she's gonna be lucky to be nominated because that is one tough category this year, Best Actress. She plays a swimmer who years ago failed to do this big event, and now in her 60s, she decides she wants to do it again. This time she's gonna succeed. She has a lot of great support from Jodie Foster, who gives an amazing performance, and she might make the top 5 for Best Supporting Actress. But really a terrific movie about people's struggles and determination, and based upon a true story. Catch it on Netflix. Oh my God, Saltburn on Amazon Prime is all a talk on social media because it's so weird. It's from Emerald Fennell, who gave us Promising Young Woman last year, and she won the Oscar. This also is a very unique, depth, creative, odd screenplay. This time we have a young man at Oxford who's kind of shy and nerdy. He befriends this hot guy that looks like Elvis, who also played Elvis in the recent Priscilla movie, and he goes to his home. And it's the most opulent place you'd ever want to go. You dress fancy for dinner. And oddly, his family is fascinated by the poor lifestyle from him rather than trying to make them just embrace their rich lifestyle. But he loves that rich lifestyle. He wants to be one of them. That might involve doing weird things. I'll tell you that. And he's very obsessed with his hot, sexy friend, so much so that one scene, just to give away, but I'm not going to give away a lot, but after his friend bathes, he goes in and has a sip of the bath water. Oh, and that is just the start of the things that people are talking about on TikTok and Reels from this movie, Saltburn. You check it out yourself on Prime. Its best chances are for screenplay, as she won just last year, but it's got great photography, and Rosamund Pike is also terrific, who's moving up the list of possible Best Supporting Actress candidates. Oh, this movie, wow. Our next few movies are definite long shots, but I wanted to share them with you. Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. You could find on Starz, and it's a very cute coming-of-age movie where it's possible to get a supporting actress nomination from Rachel McAdams. She's starting to get a little buzz now. And this adapted screenplay also has a little going for it, but I think it's got a tough road ahead, but it's still worthwhile. You don't have to wait for movies that will only be Oscar nominated to watch them. So check this out on Starz. It's very fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Our next movie is kind of long forgotten. It came out way early in the year. Chevalier. It might have a chance for Best Costume. And Calvin Harrison Jr. is one of my favorite young actors, and he plays this virtuoso musician that the only thing stopping him from the greatness that he deserves is that he's Black. He just wants to do the job. And many people befriend him because they are in awe of his talent, but he still has a lot of doors slammed in his face that he has to try to work his way through to get to the uptight hoity-toity symphony. You could find this on Hulu. You should really watch it. It's terrific. I also think it's on Amazon Prime, but this movie should be up for several Oscars, but it's probably going to get none because it's kind of old in their mind. You know, like last January, February is quite a long time ago. And I cannot not mention Polite Society, one of the funnest times I had at the movies this year. You can find this on Amazon, by the way, about two sisters that, oh my God, there's such secrets in this movie and they fight for stuff. And it's really an underworld that we did not even know about. This is so original, unique. I wish it would at least be up for screenplay. But one little nomination would make me so happy. But once again, why do we just have to wait for the nominations? Watch this movie now and you will thoroughly enjoy it. Oh, and then there's Air about Michael Jordan. It came out in April. It had a lot of buzz to begin with, but it's kind of dwindled down. So you might just want to enjoy the film. The best thing is Viola Davis's performance is really good, but it's good overall, but it's probably not going to make the final list of Oscar nominations, which kind of is a pity, but at least we have a lot of good contenders this year. I hope you agree. Thanks. Our best action film of the year, which is in the 90s on Rotten Tomatoes, both with critics and audiences, is Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves, which you can find on Paramount Plus. This movie is not even way down the list. I don't know why it's been forgotten, because this is a great action movie with comedy. It's got great sets and costumes minimally. I find this to be a standout among the action of the year, and yet it's not even being thought of for one measly nomination. Best sound, I don't know what's their deal. Maybe the studio didn't submit it because it didn't make its giant budget back, but it did make some money. Unfortunately, when you spend $200 million to make a movie, you really are gambling, because that takes a lot to get that back, especially when you add the advertising costs. But check this out. You will like it. It's really good if you like this type of action. Well, that's our show of the week. I hope you share and subscribe. I won't be here next week, so please watch one of my other episodes again. As we leave, we're looking at some super successful Oscar winners. Always keep those in mind when you're watching movies and trying to get in the Oscar mood. But I will see you in a couple of weeks, and I hope you have a great new year. Not just today, but all 365 days. Thanks so much. A lot of focus on Scarlett there, I must say.